So now that we made a floor, we placed the floor in there, we rejoined this guy, and our floor is 4 feet from its top to the bottom of the box. We're good to go. Next thing we want to make this thing, see how these walls are very like paper thin? They're just a paper, aren't they? They don't have a thickness. But we want to be able to give it a thickness. Walls have a thickness. So there's a new command that you're going to learn. It's called OffsetSrf, okay? And the way you spell it is this way. In the command line, you can just type OffsetSrf, O-F-F-S-E-T, and it's giving you options already. Pick this one, OffsetSrf. OffsetSrf, click it, and it says, which surfaces do you want to offset? Well, these ones, the big ones, the big box. Select it. Once you're done selecting, press enter. Wow, look at that, all these arrows. So it's thinking it wants to offset all these surfaces in which direction? In the direction of the arrows, right? And remember, we're making our box 24 by 24. That's the size we want. And if I offset these surfaces outside, then our box is no longer going to be 24 by 24, is it? It's going to be more than 24. So I want to reverse these arrows so the arrows point inwards, so I can keep my integrity of the 24-inch dimension. Okay? So anytime you do an operation like this, it gives you an entire set of options up here. Select object to flip direction, etc. So the distance, let's start with the distance. Click on distance, and I don't want to offset, the default is 1 inch. I'm not going to make a 1-inch wall. It's too thin. A wall is not going to be this thick, right? It's going to be like maybe this thick. So I'm going to enter 9 inches and press enter. Other option, corners rounded. No, we're making a sharp box, 90 degrees. So select that to make corners sharp. I can't tell you how many times we forget to select corner sharp. And students come back like, why is that box not working? Why is it off? Why is it this? So please pay attention to the sub-menu up here. Okay? Corners sharp. Solid, yes. We're making a solid, so the walls are going to be solid. So make sure that stays yes. The tolerance is okay. Delete input, yes. Flip all. Flip what? Flip the arrow directions. I do want to flip them, yes. So everything gets offset inwards. Okay? Right? The roof gets offset down. These walls get offset inside. And all the carvings here get offset inwards. The floor get offset down. It looks like this is what we want. And the moment you're satisfied, just go ahead and press enter. Okay? And there we go. It looks like we have thicknesses. Do you see that? Like a real building? Right. Select it, make sure it's still a solid. And are we still with a big box layer? We are. Let's go ahead and turn off the floor for a second. Make your current layer big box. Turn off the floor layer. And let's go ahead and take a look underneath. You see it this way. Let's go ahead and make it actually shaded mode, so it's not terribly confusing. Okay. Just go ahead and rotate underneath just to make sure that you don't have any missing floors or walls in here, so you're not seeing sky as you look up, because if you have any holes in this thing, you cannot do any Boolean operations later on. Okay? And there's a way to check this. We'll check it in a little bit, but for now I just want to merge all faces because I don't want these lines in there. So I'm just going to say merge all faces. Okay. Where is my all faces? Merge. Merge all faces. Select. Press enter. There we go. Now it's pretty clean down here, right? And those corners don't have multiple lines. It's just an entirely solid condition, right? Merge all faces is your friend. Just try to use it. Okay. Let me show you, for example, if you're missing a face. I'll do that in the next video, actually. This one is 6 minutes now, so I'll do it in the next video.